Closer to Fine by the Indigo Girls is a fantastic acoustic guitar song that illustrates some really useful acoustic guitar techniques. So let me play through the sections, different sections of the song, and we'll take a close look at each one. And there you have all the sections of the song compressed, so we can look at them now, each individually, very closely. You'll notice real strummer. Going to get your wrist nice and loose. If you ever watch any videos of the Indigo Girls on YouTube, you can see that their strumming technique is very loose and vigorous. I suggest a similar approach. Also, good song to play standing up so you can really get into it. I'm not going to shake around too much, but they do. So enjoy it. It's a fun song to play. We're also going to look at some techniques so you can play all 6 strings without sounding bad. Because of course, not every chord involves all 6 strings, so we're going to look closely at that. Starting with this first section, which is used in both the verse and the chorus. We start with our root chord, the 1 chord. And the Indigo Girls recorded this song in A major. I'm taking a G major chord shape and moving up 2 frets. I'm also going to refer to all the chords by the shape, and if you would, again, play them on the 1st fret without the capo. So this is a G shape. This is a variation of an A minor chord, but it's up 2 frets. It's a B minor type chord. This is the C chord, but it's an add-9 shape, and of course here's the D, but we're going to do some hammer-ons and pull-offs to make it sound really cool. So let's look at that closely. This song has a very strong bass movement up from the root note to the minor 3rd, to the 4th, and to the 5th. So you want to emphasize that bass note, first beat of each measure, except for this section here. Sorry, let's do that. So we're going to take a look at all of this in super slow motion. In order to get that good bass sound and to be able to really get into the strumming, I'm going to use my thumb to mute this low string. I'm not going to press it too hard because that'll add a new note. I'm just going to rest it on the string. And while it's resting there, I can put this finger down, make my G chord. Notice also all these chord shapes. I'm playing a G chord, but I'm adding this ring finger. That doesn't add a new note to the chord. It just adds the 5th of the chord up in the high strings, and I think it sounds pretty good. But the other cool thing is I don't have to move this finger during this section. So let's take a look at this in super slow-mo, and I'll emphasize again the bass notes and watch how the ring finger doesn't move. Okay, so when I get to this 5th chord, in this case an E, using a D shape, I'm going to keep my right hand chugging along, but I'm going to put it down. I'm going to put it down on the strings for the upstroke. So let's go from that. basically, you could play this using a D shape and a C, but that's not what they're doing. That's not what the Indigo Girls are doing. First of all, as I mentioned, a real strummer, we want to be able to hit all 6 strings without worrying about it. So I'm going to take this basic C chord shape, and I'm again playing a D because it's moved up 2 frets. But I'm going to lift up the ring finger, put down the pinky, and then I'm going to take that ring finger and put it down on the 6th E string at the same fret. And this just basically doubles again, the 5th note, but this time in a low note. So I can hit all the strings, and sounds good. Slide it up. I've got these open notes. Ooh, I like the sound of those. So this is basically an 11th, an E11th. So we're just little hammer on pull off there. So let's listen to those 2 sections together. Sequence of sections, sequence of chords, back to the G shape, again on an upstroke, and we're basically making the top of the C chord. You can even put that root note in there if you like, but if not, you can just move this finger up 1 string. And then finally, for the I went to the doctor, went to the mountains, all the searching, seeking part of the song. We have a standard D shape. I'm keeping this pinky right close by because I'm going to use it. So I'm taking that, I'm putting it down, and I go to the C add 9 shape. So this is the 5th chord of the progression, the 5 chord. Go back to that 11th chord. And there you have it. One more time. This time in super slow motion. Let's go through all these chords, all these sections. So I'm going to start with the G shape. chord.